corn and who is going to the corn. Thank you. That being said, I'm just going to start off with that right now and tell you I don't have actually any talent. I can't sing, I don't write poetry, not a hopeless romantic. I try to be, but it doesn't ever work. I'm going to stand up here, I'm going to make a fool of myself. Thank you. And I hope you're going to laugh at my misfortune. So, here we go. This one's for you. I hail from a town about 9 hours south of here. It's called Colon, Michigan. C-O-L-O-N, colon, like thing that is in your body. The way that the town got its name actually is very funny. When the town first started, they opened up a dictionary. They couldn't decide. They opened up a dictionary, pointed out a word, and it just ended up being colon. So it could be worse. I mean, it could be penis. It could be vagina. You know. So, I mean, colon is good, but it could have been a lot better, is what I'm saying. So, also, I was on the phone this morning with my mom, and she tells me, she's like, "Are you telling jokes tonight?" I'm like, "Yeah, Mom, I'm telling jokes." And she's like, "Want some one-liners?" I was like, "Mom, of course I want some one-liners." And so I don't write jokes, I don't tell jokes. So a lot of things you're going to hear is actually from my mom. Really, she's like, you got to know my mom. She's the hardest working lady I know. For about 20 years of her life, she got up at 4:30 every day, worked till about 4 in the afternoon. And God bless her for that, because she's done everything for me, and can't thank her right now. Thank you. I finally told her so. So, pretty much, she gives me this joke, and I wasn't going to tell it because, like, I laughed because I wanted to make her feel good, but I didn't really understand it until about 45 minutes ago. And I about lost it. I had to leave, actually, because I was afraid I was going to laugh so hard. So, here it is, and this one's for you, Mom. And I know it's past Halloween, but it's pretty good. Why do witches not wear underwear when they ride their brooms?
Why?
Thank you. Because they get a better grip. So that's my mom joke, so that was really good. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Mrs. H. That's good. Oh, I'm going to sit. Really, before I go on, let me just say, if you haven't realized yet, I'm doing stand-up comedy. This is my dream, actually, so if I do this for the first time or I do it 1,000 times after, I just want to thank you right now for giving me this experience. So my first actual joke that my mom didn't write, which is, you know, I mean, it works, but it's probably not going to be as good as they don't get good enough for it because I'm just not as dirty as my mom. So here goes. The other day I was at Taco Bell with some friends, and let me just say before I go on, the only thing to get at Taco Bell is a quesadilla and a large Mountain Dew. This is my opinion. So I'm sitting there and I'm enjoying my delicious quesadilla and my large Mountain Dew like I do, and a guy walks by, and he is ripped out of his mind. And I'm not saying, like, muscular. I'm saying, like, you don't know where the head begins and the back, or the back begins and the head starts. That kind of muscular. Like, they got the neck muscles up to their ears. So he walks past, and my friend, he goes, like, what would you do if he asked for his quesadilla? I'm like, dude, what would you do? I would give it to him. Would you see him? Like, I'm talking like Hulk on steroids. And this guy's wearing like spandex up to like the crotchal region. And he's wearing a tank top, and it looks like he went to Goodwill and bought it from the infant section. So, yeah, he was ripped, and my friend, he's like, what would you do? I would give it to him. In fact, if he asked me for another quesadilla, I'd give him $6. In fact, if he asked me for my wallet, I would give it to him, and I would tell him, if you pull back that flap right there, that's my Social Security card. And also, I'd go on, and I would say, you know what, man, you want to ride to Walmart? You can get your supplements? Let's go right now. In fact, here's my keys, just take it. I was going to go visit my dying grandmother, but she can wait. Like, I'm just saying, you can't, like, as long as I do what he wants, he's not going to beat me up. So it's a pretty good deal. Moral of that story is, talk about delicious. So my next joke is pretty good. The people over here who know me know a little bit more about me than the rest of you guys. So we're going to talk about relationships right now. Yes, oh no. If you knew me, you would know. And if you want to get to know me, I mean, you can get to know me, but... So, relationships. Oh, relationships. Who here has been in a relationship? Alright, show hands. Show hands. So, like, 1/3 of the room, I can't say. Who here has been in love? Like, it doesn't have to be in love with someone else, just like with anyone. Like, I was in love with Katie Holmes when I was 8 years old. Dawson's Creek? Yeah. Okay, so less than people have been in relationships, so maybe you should rethink your priorities. Oh yeah. So anyway, back to my relationship story. I was dating this girl once, and we were sitting in her room on the second floor, and her parents didn't know that we're dating. And it's not because I'm like an older guy or a creep. It's because she thought it was embarrassing. So, and you know, like embarrassing. But we're sitting there in the room and we're talking, we're having a good time, and not a good time like Bachikawawa, but like sitting there having a good time. So, and like her parents come up the stairs and she's like, leave now. And I'm like, what? My parents are coming. I'm like, what do you want me to do? She says, jump out the window. I'm like, jump out the window, we're on the second floor. And she's like, yeah, I know. And I was like, let me just tell you, like her house, like you come up one side of the house on the stairs, you can go out this door and go out another set of stairs. She didn't let me do that. I literally jumped out the window, second floor, into a thorn bush. And I know what you're thinking, you at least could have let me jump into a regular bush. But no. But really, so later on in our relationship, about 1 year, 4 months later, we were sitting up there, same situation. By then, her parents knew we were dating, only for about 12 hours though. So we were sitting there, and she left, and I jumped out the window into the thorn bush to get away from her, and that was the end of that. So yeah, I haven't talked to her since like 1999. So, and we dated when we were in like second grade, but like 9 years later, she turned out to be a total bitch. So, thank you. And as you may or may not know me, I'm Josh Hendrickson. I'm an RA in Spalding Hall. And it's a first-year experience. You go to hell. No, you don't shoot heckling. You shoot. No heckling. All right. So I'm an RA in Spalding Hall. And for those of you who are not RAs, I just want to let you know that like we're regular people. We're not like an adult. I'm not a 40-year-old man. Like so, my first weird experience as an RA. I'm sitting there and I'm talking to one of my residents, and she's introducing me to some of her friends. And she's like, "That's Paul. That's Stephen. That's Jessica." And then she's like, "Guys, this is the RA." I'm like, "The RA? My name is Josh." She treats me like I'm a 54-year-old guy at the mix, creeping on a girl. Like, I'm 4 years old. I'm good to go. So, pretty much. And one more thing I'd like to say is I'd like to thank once again all of you and everyone who's been here performing and who's going to perform. And that's pretty much my first time doing stand-up, so maybe I'll do it again.